Today, I'm going to be taking you through the factors that mainly contribute to successful weight loss and overall health and wellness in your life. Now, you can see the three factors that I've got listed on the board here, but let me take you through the logic real quick. Now, if you've ever heard of something called Pareto's Principle, more commonly known as the 80-20 rule, then you're going to be familiar with the concept that 20% of actions are driving 80% of results. So our goal is to really figure out what that 20% is so that we can focus as much time and energy into achieving the majority of the results there with as little effort as possible, of course. So what I kind of boiled that down to is fitness, nutrition, and lifestyle. Okay, and these are kind of general categories, so let me break it down for you a little bit. When it comes to fitness, the things that people should be focusing on are frequency, volume, and intensity. What that means is how often are you getting a workout in, okay? How much activity are you getting in during that workout? For example, if you're at the gym for, 5 or 10 minutes, you're probably not getting a workout that's really contributing to any results. Doesn't mean that the time is the only variable that we can tweak there, but then now we come down to intensity. If we are going for shorter workout times, we can definitely increase the intensity to help make up and find a volume that's actually going to help contribute to your results. Now, when it comes to nutrition, two things that I want to focus on is quantity and quality. How much are you eating and what types of food? For the most part, I like to focus on quality the most because I know a lot of people get kind of wired into tracking their macros, tracking their calories, which is great. Nothing against that. However, I understand for a lot of people out there, those tactics can get a little tiring, right? Having to list down everything that you're eating, figure out how many calories are in them, measure everything out before you eat it. My focus when it comes to nutrition, at least when you're just getting started, is I'll try to set down a little framework for you. Just 5 to 10 simple principles that you can follow when you're deciding what you're going to be eating. It's a yes or no question, but most of the time I found out that by following these simple principles, these simple rules and guidelines, you're able to dramatically reduce the calories that you consumed without having to track every little thing that's passing in and out of your body. And now, finally, lifestyle. If we were to kind of take the 80-20 rule and place it on top of the 80-20 rule, you would come out to find that 20% of the 20% that we originally found is going to be contributing to 80% of the 80% of results that we were previously talking about. Now, what that math kind of breaks down is 4% of the things or actions involved are affecting 64% of the results that are produced. And in this case, I would say the 4% is going to lie within lifestyle. Now, it isn't always an exact 4%, but metaphorically, the 4% is going to lie here with our lifestyle behaviors. And how I break that down are our habits, our stress, and our environment. To talk about that a little more, habits. Aside from these habits that you're focusing on here, how much exercise you're getting in, how much food you're eating, or what types of food you're eating on a regular basis, things like sleep, right? If you're not getting enough sleep, that's going to start contributing to things like stress. Okay, have you ever gotten home from work, something terrible has happened, or maybe 3 things terrible have happened, or your whole day's been terrible, At the end of your day, are you feeling like, hey, I'm going to eat something healthy today? Or I'm going to go for a workout afterwards? You're probably not. And if you're consistently in that stressed out state, not only is that going to impact your sleep, it's going to impact your nutrition, it's going to impact your fitness. Everything's going to kind of start spiraling downwards. So stress, definitely a big success killer when it comes to weight loss and wellness. And finally, your environment. I think this one is super, super important because let's say, for example, I always make this connection with people who come up to me and tell me, I can't stop snacking. I'm always snacking. And I tell them, hey, just get rid of it all. Empty the cabinets, get it out of the house. Or maybe you got them at the office, get them out of the office. And I had a little problem with this myself previously as well. Every time I'd go to the grocery store, I'd pick up a box of cookies. Sometimes chocolate chips, sometimes white chocolate macadamia nuts. Great cookies. And every time I'd get back from the grocery store, I would leave this sitting right there on my desk. And guess what would happen? I'd be working throughout the day. Hey, I'm doing a lot of work, I'm getting things done. I deserve this cookie. I'll eat that cookie. I'll eat another cookie, and they just keep on coming. I would usually finish this box of cookies that were like 3,000 calories for the box in a day or two, which is absolutely insane. And how did I stop that? Just get rid of it. Change the environment, change the situation, and you can change yourself as well. Same thing. If you're going out every single night, but you choose to eat out at like a bar instead of any other restaurant, you're probably not going to be able to make the healthiest nutrition choices in that situation. So definitely, I would say these lifestyle factors play a huge role in not only maintaining this, but making sure that everything else is in line when it comes to successful weight loss and overall health and wellness. And if I were to tell you the one secret to all of this stuff over here, none of it can be done without consistency. If you don't stick to this, then there's no way you're gonna see the results. I know a lot of the times, I was just talking to a client earlier about this, but a lot of times people come in and they're hitting their workouts, they're hitting their nutrition, but all they need to do is stick to it just a little bit longer for them to truly start to see those results. And don't get disappointed. Stick to the program. If you're not seeing results right away, then try to dive back in, figure out what might be going wrong. If anything, maybe you just need a little more time, right? So stick to the program, stay consistent, and I hope this helped you understand a little better the factors that affect your weight loss and overall health and wellness in your life. Thanks for watching.